Family, the track we're about to interact with right now was brought to my attention via a donation from one of our subscribers. Now, if you want to recommend a song, the link to the PayPal is going to be in the description below because, of course, YouTube yanks 30% of super chats. Guys, I appreciate, as always, your open, curious attention. Back to the video. Wow. This is my first time actually seeing.
Wanna roll the numbers, wanna feel my stars align again, even if the earth breaks like burnt skin and the heavens just won't open up for me.
Saying I want to roll the numbers. Not only is that like a gambling addict urge, right? But saying even if the earth cracks like burnt skin, like regardless of the consequences, there's something, like he's a gambling addict. He's addicted to kind of wagering his life on feeling complete again as a result of whatever it is that sleep gives him, right? Very, very powerful. It's like, you know, I talk about, you know, who is it? Tracy Chapman, how she's capable of putting so much meaning in a simple phrase. And I think Vessel has that gift too, where he'll say one simple thing and yet it unpacks so much when you think about it. I want to go back again, you know, let him cook.
Wanna roll the numbers, wanna feel my stars align again, even if the earth breaks like burnt skin and the heavens just won't open up for me.
How many times throughout this sundowning album has Vessel used the words again? Right? Whenever he is pleading, right? Because it's prayer, right? And there's prayer and supplication. The prayer portion is when you just adore whatever you're praying to. But the supplication is when you ask for something, and it's supposed to be the shortest and most concise portion of the prayer. But whenever Vessel gets into the supplication portion of when he's, you know, begging sleep, he uses again. Like, I want to return to a place I've been before, right? It's very, 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 very addict-like, right?
Heavens just won't open up for me. Would you invite me in again? Won't you pay for your arrogance? Won't you show me your weakness?
Pay for your arrogance is a beautiful line, right? Because it's almost like he's like, you're dangling this carrot in front of me. You know what it is that I desire, and you're fleeting. Almost like a horizon that a ship is sailing towards and yet never reaching, right? It's like, pay for your arrogance, right? The lines like that, right?
Won't you show me your weakness? I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win.
I can't win.
I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport.
Kill it, buddy.
I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win. So
now, making loving you a blood sport means I'm willing to sacrifice far too much, right? And throughout this entire journey, it's something that Vessel has been after. I don't care what I have to sacrifice. I don't care how toxic it seems or how bad it gets. I want to embrace the shadow and have my shadow embraced, hiding absolutely nothing. Complete transparency, even above and beyond where that becomes toxic. Like, we've seen that time and time again throughout this journey.
let's play. And somewhere the atoms stopped fusing. I'm still your favorite regret. regret. You're still my weapon of choosing, and out there.
How is he doing this? Do you kind of see it's a spectacle watching this. It's very, very haunting because when you see like the mouth portion underneath the mask, it looks like his teeth are constantly exposed and like he's somehow singing through his teeth. Like I don't know whether or not that deserved the comment, but let me know in the comments what's going on.
Of choosing, and out there, stuck in a quantum pattern, tangled with what I never said.
You see that?
You say it doesn't matter. I wanna be forgiven. I wanna choke up chunks of my own sins, even if the sky cracks in morning and the heavens just won't open up for me.
And with that, it just kind of sounds like he's crying out when he says, I want to choke up chunks of my own sin. The desperation, right? And the way that he captures it and makes you feel that with lines like that. I want to choke up chunks of my own sin means I am so desperate to solve this Rubik's Cube, of having this experience with you again, that I don't care if I have to I'll do whatever it takes. Right? Choking up chunks of your own sin means violently ripping away from yourself anything which impedes your progress toward this goal. Have you ever felt like that about a loved one or about a goal? That you're willing to do whatever it takes and rip violently out or off of yourself the thing which stops you from getting there? That's what a blood sport means.
Would you invite me in again? Let me pay for my arrogance. Won't you show me your weakness? I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win.
I can't win.
I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I made loving you a blood sport. I can't win.
Cook, sir.
And somewhere the atoms stopped fusing. I'm still your favorite regret, and you're still my weapon of choosing. And out there, stuck in a quantum pattern.
He's talking about the atoms fusing and the quantum patterns, right? Why is he bringing in quantum physics? And listen, I'm by no means an expert in quantum mechanics. I take very seriously. I'm not a physicist, right? But what I do know is that the quantum world is beyond what the classical world can see, right? It's below the surface. So when he's making all of these, mentions of like the atomic realm and the subatomic and the quantum, he's saying something underneath. That what's happening underneath is different than what it looks like on the surface, right? It's something I'm going to have to, look into on second watch. Let me know if you guys be down for a second watch of this one.
Stuck in a quantum pattern.
I feel you, bro. Cook.
Tangled with what I never said. You say it doesn't matter.
Family. I deeply appreciate you being on this sleep token journey with me. Let me know in the comments what your favorite sleep token song from the Sundowning album has been. Thank you for sticking with me all the way through this journey. What album is next? What's the next one?